Two heat races, two Rabel Construction, Freeze and Performance, IMCA Northern Sportmod heat races. Getting ready to come to the green flag. Matt Stubbe going to take a look from the Shavers Manufacturing starter stand, and with that, Emmitsburg Collision green flag wildly as we go into turn number 1 and 2. Charlie Stevens. Look at Matthew Loaf. Here comes Loaf in the 9 car. Loaf down there working on the bottom of the racetrack on that. Number 5, JF Justin Raymond. Put Loaf to the number 2 spot. Field will work off a 2 and down the back straightaway. Charlie Stevens, your leader. Matthew Loaf to the number 2 spot. Raymond and Kleinsma 1, 2, 3, and 4. 2 heat races, top 5 redraw. Charlie Stevens, your leader. Off of turn number 4. Stevens and Loaf, 1 and 2. Raymond and Kleinsma, 3 and 4. Brady Joint, 5. Here comes Matthew Loaf down around the bottom. Give him the lead down to turn number 3. Loaf right there, your race leader, followed now by Charlie Stevens. Kleinsma and Raymond, your top 4. Field will scurry down the front straightaway. Green flag high in the air, 2 to go. Don't forget next race will be April 29th for the Stock Car Spring Shootout right here on Advantage Racing TV and IMCA TV. So join us on April 29th, and then the big one, $250,000 challenge. May 20, 21, and 22. If you can't make it from home, just drive on your car and get here, or join us here on the platform of Advantage Racing TV and IMCA TV as we get ready to come on down to the Big Iron Checkers for Matt Loaf. Loaf with the win. Second will go to Stevens, Kleinsma, Raymond, and Joint. Barber, Brayton, Clark, Comanche, Decatur, Edwards, Ellis, Ellsworth, Finney, Ford Grove, Graham, Gray, Haskell. Any of those towns in western Kansas, you're under a tornado watch till 3 a.m. on Tuesday, April 16th. That notification just came up on my phone. So you folks in Kansas, be safe. A lot of great IMCA tracks down there. Of course, the gang from Advantage was down there for the Sunflower Classic. You can get that on the replay pass, $24.99. That'll get you replay action 30 days. 5-1-1. Down the back straightaway, Matt Grawl out of Dodge. Fort Dodge, that is. He'll work on in off of turn number 4. Matt Grawl, your race leader. Followed now by the 3B Blake Andrews out of Esterville. They'll work him on down the back straightaway, hustle him on through. Field will turn and burn. 3 wide action. Look at Ryerson. Ben Ryerson out of Arlington, Minnesota, moving on into the number 2 spot. Put Connor Vanderweerd out of Alton to 3rd. Kleinsma, and they shuffled back Blake Andrews to that 5th spot. Is it still the 5'11" of Matt Grawl, your leader? Matt Grawl a little high on the racetrack, got her up there in the fluff. Down off of 2, he'll run it. Now down to 3 and 4. Grawl, your race leader. Vanderweerd, Ryerson, and Kleinsma. Down the back straightaway, look at this. Here comes Connor Vanderweerd. Vanderweerd has got your race leader. That 5'11" of Matt Grawl. He'll slide to the inside. Grawl to the top. 2 to go. Dead heat at the line. Matt Grawl up on the top. Connor Vanderweerd gonna run her right there. Vanderweerd to the number 1 spot. John Kleinsma coming to second as Grawl is gonna feather back into the number 3 spot. Down the back straightaway to turn number 3 and 4. Checkers out for Connor Vanderweerd. It will be John Kleinsma with a 6-2 run. And then the 5'11" of Matt Grawl, then Ryerson and Andrews. Saw a picture come up today, 1971. Jerry Blundy out of Illinois picked up the sprint car, the big car race, the IMCA sprint car race during the 1971 Clay County Fair, as this place got a lot of IMCA history here back in the big car days, back in the IMCA sprint car days, and then into the modern day era of the compacts, hobby stocks, sport mods, stock cars, and the modifieds. Caution lights have been turned off. We're looking for an Emmetsburg collision, center green flag. It is up. Here we go. Working off of turn number 4, Connor Vanderweerd, followed by Justin Kleinsma, 1 and 2. Then it is the 9 of Matt Loaf back there in 3rd. Field of work down the back straightaway. Loaf to the inside. Here comes the Sway City Outlaw. Loaf right there, gonna work down and hang on. Got one around in turn number 4. We will see what happens and transpires. Nope, no alcoholic axe throwing caution as we stay to the green, and you've got a Jim Dandy for the lead. Here comes Hospers, number 1 SF, Kleinsma up on the top, Vanderweerd on the bottom. Matt Loop back there watching in 3rd, waiting. Brady Joints in 4th. Charlie Stevens is 5. Field of work down into turn number 3 and 4. It'll be Kleinsma up on the cush. Right through the slick is Vanderweerd. Kleinsma to the race lead. Justin Kleinsma out of Hospers, your race leader. Vanderweerd working 2nd. Loaf working 3rd. Working off a 2 down the back straightaway. It will be Justin Kleinsma, your race leader, followed by Vanderweerd, Loft, Joint. Then it will be Stevens, Raymond, John Kleinsma, followed by Bargloff, Ryerson, the 3B of Andrews, and the 5'11" of Grawl. Meanwhile, back down the front straightaway, still your race leader, Justin Kleinsma. Feel the work on down. Everybody up front, stand road to hoe. Back there, here's your battle on screen. 48 of Bargloff, 25 of Ryerson. Now you see Connor Vanderweerd's got the 9 car right there of Matt Loft on the bottom. Luft and Vanderweerd. Down into turn number 1 off of 2. It will be right there. Vanderweerd the 21. The 9 of Luft right there to the 3 spot. Down the front straightaway in front of the famed grandstands. This battle for seconds getting to shape up. It will be the 21 of Vanderweerd, followed by the 9 of Luft. This is for second and third. Down the back straightaway. Luft with about a 4-car disadvantage back there in the third. Of course, a defending and multi-time IMCA Northern Sportmod National Champion sitting there in the 9th car. Justin Kleinsma out of Hospers, Iowa, sitting high atop the field, and your racing cautions out. Alcoholics axe throwing caution on the racetrack for the 5J machine of Justin Raymond out of Burt. Raymond will go around in the bottom of turn number 2, bringing out the Alcoholic axe throwing yellow flag. April 29th will be the next race here. Off put turn number 4, green flags back out, laps winding down. Kleinsma on the outside. It will be the 9 car of Matthew Luft. Connor Vanderweerd slides it up. Doors open. Floodgates have riven. Down the back straightaway. It'll be Kleinsma to lead. Luft is second. Now it is Charlie Stevens. Connor Vanderweerd. And now the 1ST of John Kleinsma. John Kleinsma going to work the outside with Brady Joint, but look at this for the lead. Here we go. The Sway City Outlaw down on the bottom, making her dig. Working her on down the back straightaway. By daytime, he hauls the fuel. By nighttime, he's in the fuel. Down to the bottom of turn number 3 and 4. Matthew Luft on the inside, looking for the lead. Kleinsma right there. Then the 9 of Luft. Matthew Luft looking for the opportunity. 2 circuits to go. Just under a mile left in this one. Take that back, 3 to go. My math is off. I can't count real well. Oh, sorry. Plus, I thought I saw him putting the green high in the air. No timing, no scoreboard here. It's all about thinking and blinking. This time now, green flag, high in the air. Pair to go. Feel the work off of 2 into 3. Kleinsma, your leader. White flag out. Farmer Savings Bank of Astoria. White flag in the air. They'll work on down the back straightaway. One last time into turn number 3 off of turn number 4. Got himself a win last year. He'll start the season off on top. Justin Kleinsma to the Twin Checkers. Sold a feature win. Going to be Luft to second. Charlie Stevens goes third. Then it will be Connor Vanderweerd fourth. 5th is John Kleinsma. 6th is Ryerson. 7th is Joint. 8 is the 5J of Raymond. So the donut shop is open at the OK One Stop. Justin getting to make donuts a little early for tomorrow. John gonna stop on down there I've seen this before, like last year, twice. Justin got a win last year. John got a win. So we'll get him up on out of the car. How about it for Justin Kleinsma picking up the win? Up to the roof, pretty excited here at Clay County. First of all, Justin, do you guys sell donuts at the One Stop?
I think we need to start doing it.
Well, if not, you know how to cook them because, man, you put on a great celebration in there. Walk us through that. Loaf, after that yellow, you had to be just a little nervous because Loaf showed you something.
Yeah, I knew he had to be there, but I felt like when I was up front, I was making great laps, so I just knew I just keep doing what I was doing and I should be good. So I bobbled once, but it was awesome.
Well, you bobbled at the right time because it didn't matter. I didn't even see it, but, you know, I mean, I don't see real good sometimes.
Awesome, yeah, it was great. I got to thank Keegan so much. I took this thing down to Arizona this winter at IMCA, and I wrecked it pretty bad, and shows how good he is at his job because he put it back together real good, and this is our first night on it since it got fixed, so it's pretty amazing.
Pretty good, awesome deal. Anybody else you want to thank for the win?
Yeah, OK One Stop, my dad, crew chief John Foreman, my mom, my wife, my little girl. No, this is totally awesome.
Well, congratulations. Nice job. Way to start the season off. You're on top.
Absolutely. Thank you.
There you go. How about it, John? How about it? Justin Kleinsma down in victory lane. Big trophy, big hug from Dad. I tell you what a great family right there out of Hospers. They race together. They have fun together, and that's what it's all about. As they'll celebrate there in H&N Chevy Buick victory lane.